Hello everybody, my name is Ken Rock, and yes, we are doing another memes battle Omar video. Now, from your guys' perspective, videos I'm about to launch are going to be this one and then another one on Zeno being universal. Now, the one that Zeno is universal is going to be actually made before this one. It's just going to happen to be the upload time, so sorry about that, and let's have fun here.
Who it is? It's Battle Means by Amari. Hey, why are people still coming at me about this whole beerus being universal shit?
Because people clearly believe him to be universal. I thought that'd be obvious.
And me saying that he's large star level. That's not my fault. Beerus is large star level. He's never been said.
At this point, this is getting tiring, but well, here we go one more time, just for the people at home. Yeah, sorry, I keep using the same music clip over and over again. It's one I like the most when I'm demonstrating stuff like that. It keeps it a little snappy, but yes, I will do that as many times as I have to. Every single time someone says they don't say that they are universal, because they clearly do, and no amount of saying, well, you're just twisting the words are going to prove it. 1, 2, 3 statements, fine. I can believe it's being twisted a little bit. 11 separate statements. And that's not all the statements I could find. I could probably find more. All those just happen to be twisted. You know how unlikely that is.
Or done anything above that. I challenge y'all to give me one feat that Beerus has ever done on his own that puts him above large star.
Are you only counting absolutely destroying something as a feat, or do you count battling people and absolutely destroying them when they're at that level counting as a feat? And I ask that because Frieza could be argued to be at least large star level, but for the sake of argument, I'll put him at small star level. The androids are able to destroy characters like him with absolute ease, to the point where they would be about medium star level. Then we have Piccolo's increase in power, semi-perfect cell, then super perfect cell, who should be around large star level, sorry about that. Deborah, who's equal to him, getting absolutely mollywopped by Majin Buu, gets mollywopped by Super Buu, who gets beat by Vegito, who stands absolutely no chance against Beerus. So for Beerus to be large star level would push that whole little power scale that I just did there completely out the window. So beating characters on that level itself could be said a feat, even though he hasn't actually done anything above that. Do you understand? You don't need direct feats in order to do something. Simple power scaling works as well.
The most he's been able to said to have destroyed was 2 suns. And that's not even to say he did it in one shot. It just said that he destroyed 2 suns. We don't even know how he did it. But that's literally the largest thing this man has ever destroyed. A sun.
I hope for the sake of your argument that that last clip was not you trying to prove that he's only ever destroyed 2 stars, because that very clearly says he's only recently destroyed a sun. So that means he could have easily destroyed anything bigger. That's just the most recent thing he had destroyed.
Oh, are we going to go on statements now because King Kai said that he can destroy the universe? Oh, well, going by that logic, Frieza, Omega, they're universal too. Oh, let's not forget about Cell. He's universal. If we want to go by statements of talking about how somebody's going to destroy the universe. Seriously? Dudes have been universal since the Namek arc?
See, this is one of those beautiful situations where not only do the number of statements matter, but the context in which the statement is being used. For Frieza, it was so much as now we're going to have an evil tyrant ruling over the entire universe. It's doomed, which is a bit hyperbolic, but you understand what they're going for there. For Cell, it was clearly supposed to be over time. Cell's got Vegeta's and Goku's DNA in him, and he's just going to go and try and find powerful people to fight, and if he didn't find them, he was just going to destroy the planet. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm a bit under the weather right now. But I felt like I had to get this video out. I promised someone that I would.
Damn, son. Marvel better watch out. DC better step aside, for real.
I mean, no, even if they were Universal at the Dynamic Saga, that still wouldn't make sense. People in DC and Marvel have characters that are way beyond even fourth dimensional, so I don't quite know where you're going with that one. And again, as I pointed out, context is key here. You can't just sit there and go, this person said they're universal, therefore look at the context behind it. Do they mean absolute destruction? Do they mean destruction over time? Or do they mean it as far as symbolically?
And yes, Beerus did destroy a star from sneezing. But people don't understand how powerful a sneeze is. Like, that's a very, very strong reflex.
Yeah, so is smacking someone when they hit a bad nerve, or kicking your knee when you get hit. I can't remember what that joint is called, that low nerve there. But the point of those are also reflexes. But I can probably kick a lot harder than that reflex will ever do, and I can probably punch a lot harder than that smack will ever be. So, strong reflex, yes. Necessarily even 10% of your power, absolutely no. Especially when you can amplify that power via ki.
It's nearly dangerous. In fact, a sneeze is so powerful that it's been known to cause deaths. That's how violent a sneeze can be. And the fact that Beerus was unable to restrain.
Now, there might be some of you wondering, why am I not on screen right now? And to answer that question, I really wanted you to get a chance to look at the example that he gave here. So, right out of the pack, there are two big things that hit here. One, we have the age of the person being a 79-year-old man. These people are very fragile, to the point where even simple falls can kill them. Stuff that should only break a healthy person's arm could do it. So there's that. And as you can see here, it wasn't the sneeze that killed him. The sneeze caused a clot in his lungs that did the death. So your example here not only doesn't prove anything, it's also an extreme one. So try and stay from those in the future.
His ki from coming out like that after a sneeze is actually a bad look that he can't control his ki. You know, since when are Dragon Ball characters sneezing out ki attacks? You know, that's not a very good look for a god of destruction that's quote-unquote supposed to have all this ki control.
So, as you pointed out earlier, a sneeze is a reflex. Now, necessarily, we don't know 100% how this works, but there have been multiple times in Dragon Ball where characters have sneezed and lost slight control of their keys. Characters have gone flying because of it. Beerus himself is so powerful and has so much ki in him and all that because... So the way God Ki works is, instead of going outside of your body, it kind of stays in. That means all the ki that Beerus has is more inside. Considering that he sneezed and that's a reflex, it might have just slipped out some. That's like looking at a grandmaster of like any martial arts and saying you don't have any control over your muscles because of a reflex in your knee. It makes no sense, and it's not something you should use as an example.
But anyway, I don't know why people are acting like being large star level is weak or something. Like, that's powerful as shit. So it's not like I'm downplaying Beerus. I mean, that's really powerful. But
oh, is that the name of the game we're playing? Well, in that case, the Flash can't run at the speed of light. He can run faster than sound. Why are you getting so angry? That sound of speed is pretty impressive. Yeah, we understand why. You can understand why that's frustrating, because there's so much evidence against that it isn't just... It shows my lack of willingness to both understand and give characters their props. The same goes with saying that Beerus is only large star level. Yes, it's impressive, but it's such an understatement, and you just clearly not giving characters the props that they deserve. Now, you might absolutely believe that he might be star level, and that's fine, but please at least try to understand the arguments that are being given to you.
But, you know, I'm challenging y'all. Give me a fucking feat that Beerus has that puts him above large star level.
Yeah, would you like to take it away past Ken? Frieza could be argued to be at least large star level, but for the sake of argument, I'll put him at small star level. The androids are able to destroy characters like him with absolute ease, to the point where they would be about medium star level. Then we have Piccolo's increase in power, semi-perfect cell, then super perfect cell, who should be around large star level. Sorry about that. Deborah, who's equal to him, getting absolutely mollywopped by Majin Buu, gets mollywopped by Super Boo, who gets beat by Vegito, who stands absolutely no chance against Beerus. Thank you, pass me. You saved me for saying the stuff that I don't want to say.
And please don't bring up that stupid ass outlier that when he was fighting Goku with that whole clash and bullshit. Because like I said, shockwaves don't work that way. That whole scene was outlier. It was whack. It was just something for them to do. And the whole gods can't fight each other because they'll destroy the universe. That's because of a taboo that gods of destruction are not supposed to fight each other.
Okay, I'm going to deal with this as fast as possible. One, why is the universal feat whack? What makes it invalid and all that? And yes, they did do it, therefore it is valid of a thing to say. Even if you want to say it's weird, it still happened. As far as the taboo part for gods not being able to fight each other, there's usually a reason why something's called taboo. There's usually a reason why something is taboo. It's not usually just taboo just because, why not? Fuck it. There's usually a reason. Now, that reason could be just because Sinnoh just doesn't want them crossing, or it could be because them fighting would destroy both universes.
Period. They're just not supposed to fight each other.
Well, never mind. I guess Battle Omar says that it's just taboo just because it's a taboo. So, fair enough. Okay, I'll take that 100% to strive, buddy.
And destroying the universe and destroying everything in the universe are two completely different things.
You see, that would make sense if we were talking about something with physical boundaries. We're talking about the universe. It has no boundaries. Anything inside of it is the universe. So if you can destroy everything in the universe, then you are universal. You do know how the universe expands. It pushes stuff outwards. It doesn't create new space. It's just expanding. So if you destroy everything in the universe, there's nothing to really expand.
So like I said, give me a feat that Beerus has done on his own. On his own. Anything that puts him at universe level or above large star level. That's what I want to see. And
I just did. Not only have I given you facts throughout this videos, I've also given you at least 11 statements that I could count. So hopefully, if you truly are open-minded to this idea and all that, are truly willing to debate and all that, I'm more than happy to debate. I have a Discord. I'll try and get contact with you. This video will be sent to you. After all, I like to let people have their fair shakes at defending their ideas. But again, I've given you multiple statements, and I've given you a feat.
don't bring up that outlier. I'll put a link in the description to the video of me explaining why that whole Goku versus Beerus clash was bullshit.
This is a less than 5-minute video. Could you not be damned to put excuse your reasoning for that in this video? I mean, I'll check it out for sure. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. But seriously, a 5-minute video and you couldn't be damned to put in the reason?
And it does not equal out to any of the lore in the series. It just was something for them to do. It's outside. It never brought up again. It's nothing. It does not. No, it's nothing. So let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you down there. All right.
Well, as far as the comments go, you won't be getting a full comment. You'll be getting this video, as I said earlier. As far as, again, why do people hate this way? Again, it happened. There's a lot of things in Dragon Ball they don't just bring up. There's a man in Dragon Ball who can touch you and turn you into a carrot. Does that not exist because they don't bring it up anywhere? No, it very much does. That's a bad argument, and you should know this. You seem smarter than that. Well, that's all it's going to be for this video. Again, this will be a double-parter. I'll be getting you this video sooner than later. The next one should be either within the hour or within the next 24 hours. Who knows? Anyway, this is Ken out. You all stay solid.